Hello, and welcome to Alrighty, so you want to start up a band, but you don't know how to do that. So you look up on YouTube how to start a band. And instead of picking the video with the most likes, comments, views, and credible sources, you chose the one with the funniest thumbnail. Hello, my name is Tommo, bassist and very tired. I am in a band, and I'm going to teach you how to start a band. In this masterclass, we're going to be talking about how to start the band, how to maintain the band, and how to make it not suck. So, without further ado, let us begin. Now your first step in starting up a band is actually quite simple. All you need to do is just plan out the band itself. So, how do I do that? Well, I've broken it down into 3 main points, and let me break it down for you. So, first up, we got genre. Genre will essentially determine what genre your band is. Pretty self-explanatory. Genre is essentially what type of musical style you're going to be playing. It can be anything. It can be rock, it can be jazz, it can be pop, it can be not country, because country sucks. Up next, we've got aspirational goals. Aspirational goals is essentially what your band wants to do in the future. So, what does your band want to do in the future? Well, it could be a cover gig, or like pretty much just a cover band that plays for gigs locally in your local sports bar, or you could be in the jazz club and just play smooth jazz while sipping champagne. Or you could be at Wembley Stadium with Ed Sheeran and Joji coming this December 4th, 2025. And finally, we have your current objective. Your current objective is essentially what aspirational goals is, but in the short term. So this means like advertising your band, and trying to get it out, or maybe signing up to a music label, for instance. The world's your oyster. All you need to do is just follow these 3 steps, and also remember the acronym. Genre, aspirational goals, your current objective, acronym, GAY. So once you finish planning out your band, you're going to need to, well, get the band. So, how do I do that? Well, I've broken it down into 2 criteria for you that you need to follow when hiring a member. First up, skills. Skills is self-explanatory because it's just how competent they are in their instrument. So, you need to have someone that knows how to play their instrument well and also is consistent enough to keep up with the rest of the band. So, do not hire your cousin sister that you have a crush on just because they know how to play Wonderwall. Communication. Communication is one of the most key aspects of a band because usually when you're playing in a band, you have to play as one singular being. So, if a band has bad communication, well, you're going to end up like Oasis. You do not want to end up like Oasis. So, communication is a must. So, usually the best option to hire someone for a band is to get a friend that you really like or you know well, and also they're good at their instrument, just so that they can click well together with the rest of the band. Cool? Cool. Anyways, who do I hire? Well,
despite having a brain capacity of a brick and not knowing what a key signature is, the drummer plays a crucial role, keeping the tempo, rhythm, and of course the beat and flow of the song itself. Without a drummer, it is very hard for a band to function. Despite having zero recognition in the music industry, bassists serve as the bridge between rhythm and melody sections, essentially the soul of the band. Without them, you do not have no groove or chords. Sitting at the cool kids table are the guitarists. Guitarists usually play chords or melodies, and usually are the ones that fill up the room the most because of their loud noises and even louder egos. And finally, we have the frontman vocalists. These guys are the ones singing the lyrics and of course the main melody. These guys are also usually the ones that draw the attention the most from the band.
And yeah, that's it. You're done. Congrats. But we are not done yet, because the hardest part of starting a band is actually not starting it itself, but maintaining it throughout the years. So, how do you do that? Well, you have to follow the strict rules of skills and communication, just like the recruitments. However, it's a little different this time because skills you're gonna need to sharpen those skills, hone them, and make sure they're always on par with everyone else. However, communication is even more important because a lot of bands break up mainly due to communication problems. For instance, if your drummer slept with your guitarist's wife, obviously there's gonna be some problems. So, how do you avoid that? Well, for one, don't sleep with the guitarist's wife. Two, you're gonna need to talk to your band. So, if you have a problem with another band member, don't just go behind their back and just say, "Oh no, the guitarist slept with my wife." Just don't do that with the rest of the people. Yes, you may be mad, but you still need to talk to the drummer. So, sort it out outside band practices, and you should be good. Unless you slept with the guitarist's wife, in which you should go to. And that concludes our masterclass for today. So, all you need to do now, get out there, get some members, get a band, and I'll see you on the stage. Also, Derek, can you stop sleeping with the guitarist's wife? It's starting to get annoying.